Oh, who's there? Oh. It's me. It's Keith Duncan. I'm undercover. I'm all over the place. I'm an international businessman with patented products, icy stand, phone cradle, and teen money machine, and more patented inventions than you can possibly imagine because you've been blinded by your own greed. That's Matthew's chapter 23, the hypocrites. Wow. The cynics, the blinded fools, and the brood of vipers who are so prevalent in today's society. These are the politicians, the judges, the lawyers, the corporate executives, the political action committees. It's even Congress, House of Representatives and Senators, and all the people who are the underground criminals who are taking advantage of you and screwing you every chance they get. And because you're so set up on, what do I want next? Buy now, pay never. Oh, how many of you have net zero worth? How many of you are below zero, below ground? See, I will never be below ground because I have the truth called the Truth Vault, which shows how to hold ourselves accountable and to hold the other people accountable too, not only to enforce ethics and reputation, but to force them to be ethical. Now, this is strong language, but is anyone else talking about solutions? Because if you have a $1 million idea in your head, what is it worth? It's worth zero. You have to put it out there for the value benefits that I learned at ceospace.net. Bernie Dorman, and also my training instructors, Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank and Bob Sircosta from Home Shopping Network. Whoa, that's on my websites. All you have to do is go to youtube.com and Google for Built by Keith, and maybe you'll go a little bit crazy too and connect things together or break your glasses. I don't really know. I may not even care. But think what happens if all the solution sets that I have put out there under Solution Final and Solution Government go viral and cure, literally inoculate and cure all the predatory greed. Now, you don't have to follow me like a lemon because I'm not going over the cliff. I have a higher place to reach called the Sovereign Bank Building on 3344 Peachtree Road, which will be my base of operation as soon as any single government agent comes to interview me before Rose finds me. I call him the Antichrist because he's slippier than a snake. He's a serpent, and I call him the Antichrist, or at least his first cousin, along with his wife Amy. And of course, BASHAMA Catering and Terrence Bullock are almost as bad, including my own family, who slanders me and refuses to give me up my own assets. Instead, they were all stolen theft by deception, larceny, and more felony and civil crimes that almost fill the book because Rose wanted me martyred. He wanted to see if I could persevere, just like Job did in the Bible. Just like Apostle Paul, who was put in jail. Not only was he prosecuted, he was persecuted. And my followers have my protection based upon the website information sitting there on YouTube. See if you can find it, because this is the game of life. On one side, it's deadly serious. On the other side, it is life and breath giving, because I found the fountain of youth well. It's called the Holy Grail, and it's called love and care for others, which is 1 Corinthians 13:13. Think of that as lucky, because I want to transform Las Vegas into from Sin City and lost wages to how we produce new leadership in mom and pop and teenager-based small businesses. And we take our country back by standing on the ground that we occupy, because it's your America. And we invite 3 countries to join America in a new District of United America. We invite Cuba, Canada, and Mexico. We solve the Cuban communist problem. We solve the trade war barriers between us and Canada. And all of a sudden, every single illegal immigrant, undocumented worker, by the way, now become tax-paying citizens and contributing members to our economy. And the drug war goes between North America, it goes to the bottom of North America, and we stop the drug trade coming up from Colombia and the other countries down in South America. How simple is that? And if you want to smoke pot, well, I'm still a little bit twisted. Did you know that the Georgia Department of Transportation, as well as California, is now petitioning? They're the Department of Transportation. They're petitioning for bigger potholes to hold all the new pot that's coming in. Oh my, oh my. Now if we get rid of the meth and we get rid of the prescription drugs and we get people to stop worrying about problems that are not theirs, well, I have solutions for that too, based on vision. And I see stand and phone cradle, which is a little bit of cross marketing. That's okay, because they go on every desk in the world and every vehicle in the world to hold ourselves accountable and to hold each other accountable, which is what Christ, my Godfather, has been talking about the entire time. Now, I'm not God and I'm not Jesus. I've already said that I'm the Godson and the man of God and the child of Jesus Christ. And I hope everyone is okay with that. Go ahead, ridicule me, slander me, take all my money away, because I have storage facility in Norcross, Georgia, by the way, that I can't get access to, and I have my treasures stored in heaven. So whatever you take away from me, well, you can't take it with you when you go. I can, because I have some secrets that nobody knows about. Because after all this time, 55 years, no one has asked me simply how I could help them, except for a very, very few people that detected that I'm here for you. I'm not here for me. I'm here for you. This is 100% about you. Because this video will go viral. Because I was Vice President of Georgia Inventors Association and Member of the Year 2011 NSA Georgia. And how have I been received once I got back in town? Everyone ignores me. The IRS was here Wednesday going, oh, we can't find any wrongdoing by Robert Rose. Well, the information is all over the place. And why the U.S. Marshals won't take me to protective custody? Well, wow. I told the IRS agents that that's probably the last time they would see me. That I might be martyred. Oh boy! Oh boy! Then I really get to rule the earth. Not only is the right hand of God the Father Almighty, but I'll be his right hand, the God the Father Almighty, and be able to go, oh, what did that person do? Oh, what did that person do? Oh, 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 oh. He either goes up and we let him in, or he goes, ooh, back to kindergarten class where he learns to share his possessions and be nice to each other, because this is all about conflict where we all win. That I have a great non-joke called Who Cussed Out God First? It was a very famous Jewish leader named Moses. Wait till I get on the stage, including at the foot of Abraham Lincoln, that I predicted or prophesied 2 years ago. Oh, go see if you can find all the writings that I put out to every major newspaper, to the FBI, to every single person I knew while I was illegally detained kidnapped by Robert Rose to keep me away from my people, including the IRS, the FBI, Attorney Generals, U.S. Marshals, and even the military. Because what I know about cybercrime is extraordinarily concise and precise. I know how to prevent most cybercrime attacks, where victims are really the clients, and they don't know it, because Rose is that good with clear-collar crime. And I wear red on purpose because I am one of the most disturbing factors, simply because I care about you. Adios. Off we go to the next mission. Ooh, where will Keith Duncan show up next? Google Built by Keith, and follow Keith and Creator Keith and all the other websites that are coming back online, because I use the backbone of the internet to spread God's word and the truth. Adios.